sits down, he reads it. Tell me why he reads it. This boy passes it around his table with 3 other girls that I don't know, I don't talk to. Hey y'all, I'm back with another story time. I'm back with another. Okay, hold on. Let me do my intro before anything else. Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Jordan, middle name Aries, and I was wondering if I could take you out, show you a good time, invite you to my channel. Here's the name, and don't forget to hit that sub button. Yeah, I'm sorry. I still haven't figured out the words. That's a little bit better. We're gonna perfect it, so it's straight. I'm not doing no tripping. Okay, so y'all definitely liked the last story time. I uploaded it about 5 days ago, and last time I checked, it was at 110 views. Now, that might not seem like a lot to y'all, but that's the most I've gotten since I came back to YouTube. So clearly, y'all mess with the story times. Cool. So y'all already seen the title. Know it's gonna go down. The story time, just in case y'all didn't see it, and y'all just click, cause it's me. The story time is about the time I got dubbed in 10th grade in front of the classroom. Right. I already know. Like, come on. It was already bad enough back then. Now I gotta relive it and tell y'all. But it was so funny. I was just randomly thinking about things. I'm like, dang, bro, that really happened to me. But it's whatever. Alright, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into the story time. I don't want to yap y'all's ears off. So, we're going to get started, okay? Okay. So, of course, I'm going to start with the backstory because y'all got to know what's up. Y'all got to know how it got to this point where, like everything that led up to what happened. Alright, so it's the summer going into 10th grade. I can disclose the names of some things because I no longer live there and I don't go to that school anymore, and I will not because I'm out of high school. But and I'm not disclosing any real names of folks like I didn't do last time. So there's no, he's not gonna be affected or anything. And quite frankly, I don't remember his name. So it's okay. Okay. So it was the 10th grade. It was the summer going into 10th grade, and my mom tells me, "Hey, we're gonna move to Charlotte, North Carolina." I had already lived in North Carolina. Like, it wasn't a far move. I lived about 2 hours away from North Carolina. From Charlotte, North Carolina at the time, from the city in NC I was already living in. So I'm like, okay, it's cool because the town I was living in was pretty small, and there wasn't much to do. If you know, because I know my people from that city do watch me. But I was excited. I was like, okay, bam, I'm gonna move there for the summer. Getting into it, getting excited. At the time, I say it's summer. I was probably like, I was about to turn 15. Yeah, I was on the verge of 15. And we were moving there in July, so about a month before I turned 15. And then you start school in August, whatnot. Boom. The minute, I hate that I did this, bro, because it can give you a bad name. But back then I didn't realize it. I was just trying to get out there. You feel me? But back then, as soon as I heard the news, I hop on Instagram, right? Now, I said Charlotte, North Carolina. If you know people in Charlotte, North Carolina, teenagers, everybody has CLT in their Instagram username. So what I would do, right, because I was moving out there. I didn't have any friends, but I didn't want to just like be that new kid that was a loner. You feel me? So before I moved out there, all I typed in was CLT. I nearly had the whole city in the palm of my hands. Cause it's crazy how many of y'all will have CLT in your name. Like it's way too common. But I'm following boys and girls. Everybody that got CLT in their bio, I knew the school I was going to. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I went to Mallard Creek High School. Pretty popular in the Charlotte Mecklenburg school district. Mallard Creek is pretty popular. It was a great school too. Like, pretty good school. Kind of miss it. But I was going to Mallard Creek because, now, y'all don't even have to know this information, but my nephew also went to Mallard Creek. How do I go to school with my nephew? I don't know. You know, black families are sometimes dysfunctional because my nephew is older than me. So I'm in a grade under him, I believe, or 2 grades under. No, I think it was just 1 under. And I'm going to school with my nephew. I honestly, I had to be like the worst aunt ever. Because I would try to shoot at his friends and stuff. Like, thinking back, like, bro, I did not have to do that. As someone's aunt, you don't do that. Even though I kind of feel like we're more of cousins because I don't play that aunt role. I have no authority over him. He's 22 right now and I'm 19. Like, what can I do? Aunt title or not? Like, it is what it is. But I went to school with my nephew. He went to the same school as me. That's why we decided to go there, because my dad would come get me and stuff, and I'd go to my brother's house, whatnot, blah, blah, blah. So that was like the best option for me, to go to that school. I'm like, bet, you know, I get to go to a new school, I get to go to school with my nephew, I get to meet new people. Fun time. But back to the Instagram, I'm following all these people from Instagram. I probably followed about 500 people. I'm saying this is bad now because when you follow that many people from the same city, your name kind of gets around. So they're going to be like, oh, you know such and such. You know, you're going to end up being known without actually being known. But I'm saying it's a bad thing because you don't want to be that person that knows everybody, because that can throw some people off. You feel me? I'm following all these people. Some people text me. Once again, girls and guys. I wasn't just following guys, but I'm following these people, and I start to become acquainted with some of them, friends with some of them. I'm telling them, hey, yeah, I'm finna move out there in a month or so. We can hang. I don't know why I even tried that. Like, I don't know who my mother is. My mom is strict. And then the number one question from her would be, yo, how do you know all these people and we just got here? And I was not supposed to have Instagram. I didn't even tell y'all that. I wasn't supposed to have Instagram because of something else that happened a couple years ago. And that's another story time. I'm not even going to get into that. But I wasn't supposed to have Instagram, so I had to wait till I got to school to act like I met these people there instead of already knowing people from Instagram and, you know, at my school, at other schools, whatever. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing that because you want to stay low-key, because it gives your name a bad look, low-key. It never did that to me, but I just got an icky feeling once I realized like what I was really doing, you know. So bam, moving on. I get to Charlotte. I get there, you know, in July, so there's a few weeks before school starts. I start going school shopping. I start going out to eat, trying different places out there. And first day of school comes. My fit was horrendous. I had on a Walmart t-shirt, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, hell no, man.
Dang, bro. It would have been way better if I had a job, but I wasn't even old enough. I do know that at Chick-fil-A you can work there at 14, but we didn't have a Chick-fil-A in my little city until like a couple years ago. But by that time it was like, you know, I was already moved on to the other city and whatnot. But boom, I'm in Charlotte. First day of school comes around. I'm geeked. I'm geeked out my mind. I'm like, alright, bet. You know, we go to this new school. I get to meet the little uckities. I don't know why I'm talking like I'm from Philly, but bro, that's been in my head. The ucks. I don't even know why they say that. But I'm trying to get in with the little uckities. Mind you, I can't date. I just turned 15. I wasn't allowed to date till I was 16. So I never had no real boyfriend. But that's the type of move I was on. I was trying to find a boyfriend. Because I'm like, ooh, bro, the Charlotte dudes look good. Like, cause I'm looking at people's pages and stuff. I'm like, ooh, y'all, they look good. They can dress and everything. It was a lot different from the little city I was moving from the guys there. I'm not gonna get into that, but they were a lot different, and I liked the vibe. So it's first day of school. I'm talking to people, getting to know other people. First day, I think I was really in the auditorium all day. That's where I met some people that I still follow to this day. I don't even know if they watch my channel, honestly, but you know, shout out to y'all, because I see what y'all doing, the goals y'all are striving to and whatnot. It's nice to see it come up. But I met some people there. It was mainly girls, so I met some girls there and stuff. I didn't really do anything that whole day because I didn't have any classes for real. I was like partially registered, you know. But later on that week, I got into some classes. I'm meeting people. I had a financial literacy class. I met this dude, and I met. Dang, a lot happened in this one school. Cause I'm thinking like, yo, I was literally in school with one of my ex's best friends. You know what? That's not even gonna be a story time. I'm not even gonna get into that because that was like a 1 week relationship, but. Yeah, majority of people I know from Charlotte are from Mallet Creek. That's crazy. But anyways, I'm in the classes, and I have like financial literacy. I got math. I got this writing class that I really enjoyed. Like it was nice. We could eat in the class and write. It was just a nice space for creativity to flow. But this is going to be about my math class. I've never been good at math ever in my life. I mean, clearly, you know, I graduated and stuff, but I'm a mostly A, sometimes B person. When it comes to math, it's going to be that B. Because I don't know what doesn't click in my head, but it's so difficult. Now, I'm not talking about basic math. I'm talking about when they start putting letters and everything in it. Letters that are small above it and different little symbols. I start to get lost, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, because I mean, who wouldn't, to be honest? It's math. So I applaud y'all that are going to school for math or engineering or anything like heavily math based, because bro, the maths y'all gotta take in college is crazy. I almost had to switch my major because of one of the math classes I had to take, and I ended up getting a C. I had to retake it though. I failed the first time. That's how bad it was. And I'm not no dumb girl either. But when it comes to math, I don't know what's up with me. Thank goodness I don't have to take any more math classes for the rest of my life. But that was horrible. Anyways, I'm in this math class. It's 10th grade, so I'm pretty sure it's like algebra or something. And I make a friend in the class. Me and her sit together. We're always talking and stuff. Still follow her. Shout out to her if you watch this. You know who you are. I don't want to put names because, you know, I don't know what you got going on or whatever. But we're talking, and I see this one dude in my math class. Mind you, this detail isn't even important, but I really want y'all to envision the whole scenery. A lot of my classes at Mallet Creek were outside in trailers. I don't know if they still do that in y'all schools, but some classes are literally in trailer houses, trailer classrooms. I don't know. All I know is that it was outside of the school building in a trailer. So the lighting wasn't that good. You know, a lot of things weren't the best. But it was in a trailer. It is what it is. I thought it was kind of cool. Could have just been me. But I see this one dude in the classroom, and I'm like, oh my gosh, he is so cute. He's so fine. Like, I want to be with him. Like, alright, you know, he's in my class. I'm gonna see him every day. I'm gonna get the courage up to go up to him. Now let's talk about my type right quick, because I'm gonna describe the guy to you. So before I talk about my type, the guy, I say he wasn't on like the super tall side. I say he was about 5'9", 5'10". It's okay because I'm 5'2", or 5'3"-ish. I'm in between that. I just know I'm short, but he was like average height for a guy. He wasn't no 6 foot dude, but it was cool. he had basic clothes on, no designer, none of that. Just regular clothes, hoodie, sweatpants, whatever, shoes. Nothing too like uppity. You feel me? His hair, he had long hair. He's black. Let me say that too. He's black. He was about maybe a little bit lighter than me or my skin tone. But he had his hair back in cornrows, and his hair was brown. Like, you know how people be having black hair? His hair was more like a dark brownish. And it was in cornrows, messy cornrows at that. But his face part was like top tier, honestly. From what I can remember. My type hasn't shifted too much, but his face part was pretty nice. Personality, he was rather quiet. Let me see. He looked like one of the guys that would watch anime. Like, you know what I mean? One of those kids that don't talk in school, you watch anime, you're just like to yourself. He looked like one of those kids. And we're gonna call him, what should we call him, guys? Let me see. Let's call him Darius. I hope that wasn't his real name. Because I already told you I don't remember his name, but that's the first name that came to my mind, and I really hope that's not his name. I don't think it was. So we're going to call him Darius. Me and Darius did not talk. He was at a different table. The tables were like these little desks. You know how you have to slide in the desk? It was those. But I sat towards the back of the classroom. My desk was towards the back wall, and my friend was next to me. But Darius sat at a table of 4 desks together with 3 other girls. Now, I know that may sound kind of but just looking at the type of dude he was, I don't think they had anything going on for real. I think they were all just friends, which was cool to me. But oh yeah, let me get into my type. So, my type. From what I just described, y'all already know. I don't want no one that's known or popular, because that's a red flag to me. Then I got more things to worry about, you know, because you're going to, like, say you're popular on TikTok or YouTube or whatever, you're going to these meet and greets. I don't know, bro. You could be easy. Like, what if you gonna drop your drawers just because they coming at you? Like, I don't need that, so I need you to be low-key, out the way. Height doesn't really matter. I just need you taller than me, but honestly, I probably wouldn't go any lower than 5'9", because, you know, I gotta think about my kids, like my future son, for example. Say he wants to be a basketball player. If your dad is 5'9" and your mom is 5'2", you have no chance. What you gonna be? What's that short dude that's in the NBA or used to be? I don't know his name, but like, you're not. You know, I don't want to ruin my children's chances before they even get here. So when I'm picking out a guy, I also have to think about that, because boom, this could be the guy I marry. It's the guy I have kids for. I'm not dating you just cause. Like, I'm thinking about that before I even approach you, or when you approach me, all this is running through my head, which is low-key is kind of delusional, because it could just be like a one-night stand, but I don't do those anyway, so it doesn't matter. But height, you know, 5'9" and above. I've only dated like one dude that was over 6 foot. It was cool, but most of my exes are kind of short, average height. Cause man, the tall dudes, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like it's hard to have both. I feel like short dudes, their face cards be better than the tall dudes. Like, you can only pick one or the other. This real cute short guy or this medium ugly tall guy. Like, it's rare for me to see both in you. Like, you're tall and cute. Like, you know, just from what I see on a daily, it's kind of rare. But what else? You gotta be smart, bro. Because I hate dealing with somebody dumb. Like, if you're dumber than a bag of rocks, we're not gonna get along. Not even on no hating, nothing or anything, but like, this gonna sound weird, but I'm gonna feel like I can get over on you too bad, you know? Like you're easy to be manipulated. Not that I would, but I'm like, if you're dumb, like, it's not gonna work out at all. I prefer you to be smart. Honestly, I kind of prefer them to be smarter than me, but sometimes when they get to a level of smartness, they're a little cocky. and I don't like that. But if you're smarter than me, like, I want you to be able to teach me things. I teach you things, you know, vice versa. But the whole ignorance, you gotta get out here. This is why I don't date anyone that claims a hood, runs the street, anything like that, because I feel like you're mentally not there already. Because why are you choosing this career path? You know, well, okay, let me pause. Some people don't choose that path, but some people don't work hard enough to get out of it, low key. So I'm like, yeah, you're not for me. I'm not gonna be stressing to see if you got shot at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to be insensitive, but this is how I feel. So nobody dumb. Face card. Your face card gotta be like really good, cause I'm also thinking, dang, you know, I could marry you. Is this the face I want to wake up to 7 years from now when we're like 90? Like, are you still gonna be cute? Because if you're a 10 out of 10 now, your looks might decrease a little bit when you get older. So you might be like a 8 or 7 out of 10 at 80. Cool. Because, you know, I'm gonna get old too. It's cool. But if you're already like a 6 or 7 out of 10 now, when you get old, it's really gonna be game over. Like, actually. But some people actually grow to look better with age. So I don't know. But I just prefer you to look good now. So when you get older, it's straight. I don't have no problem. I feel like I don't sound good saying this. I feel like y'all are gonna judge me. But this is my honest opinion, so it's okay. But yeah, so basically, height, whatever, boom, 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 boom. Personality, you gotta be funny. Gotta be funny, bro. Not to laugh me out my drawers, but because I genuinely like laughing. And I find myself to be a funny person. You know, people that are around me will say that. So I need you to be funny. I need you to be nice. A lot of the guys nowadays be talking to their girlfriends like they're homeboy. Like, bro, treat me. I'm soft. Like, treat me nice. I don't need you to be talking to me with no rough voice or nothing like that. Like, just be nice. Let me be in my feminine era. Because all this roughness isn't going to work for me. So, boom. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much it. Oh, yeah, you got to have ambition. Because I would hate to have to take care of a man for the rest of my life. Like, for you to depend on me. You know? If anything, I'd rather both of us have ambitious goals and strive towards them. I'm not trying to be a housewife, so I'm not here for your money, but you're definitely not going to be a deadbeat. I'll tell you that. You got to be up there, for sure. That's probably enough of that talk, though. Y'all don't care about my type. Y'all don't care. Alright, back to the story. What happened? Oh yeah, so, you know, I'm seeing him every day, but I'm not talking to him. I'm not talking to him because I don't have anything to say. And because I was 15 and hadn't really had a boyfriend, I definitely didn't know how to approach him. And I don't know how to approach dudes like that aren't popular. If you're popular, low-key, you're going to go for anything. Like, if I was to approach, you know, like, it's not hard to get y'all. It's a little bit harder to get the quiet dudes, though, sometimes. So I'm not talking to him. One day, like, we had to work together as a group, and there was a little chatter, like, you know, just a little bit of talking, but it was about the project, like, about the assignment. It wasn't like, oh, I like your shoes or anything like that. It wasn't like that. But a couple of weeks go by, I'm trying to talk to him more. I'll tell him what's up when he comes in the classroom and stuff, but nothing is getting there, you know. So I'm like, dang, I might just give up. He's probably not for me, you know. He might like white girls for all I know. So I'm finna give up. But I get home one day and my mom tells me, hey, you're gonna move schools. You're gonna go to Rocky River. Another name drop, Rocky River. Really cool school. Still friends with people I met there. Can't say too much. The cookies were top tier. Great place. Great school. But at that point, I had only been at Mallard for nearly a month. So she tells me a date where, like, my last day at Mallard, and I'm like, dang, I'm gonna leave him. He doesn't even know. So I come up with this extremely stupid idea that I thought was like genius when I first thought about it. So let me talk about the trailer. My teacher, she locks the door, but she stays in. She stays in during our lunch because that's the class we go to lunch in and come back. That's so weird though. Once I think about it, why would they just let us out for lunch and then you go to different class? Weird. Oh no, I'm tripping. That's what it was, bro. We go to lunch and I had to be in the middle. Cause how would I? Okay, yeah, it had to be like during the class. Yeah. So we go to lunch during that class. Oh yeah, we definitely did. Cause I'm remembering more. We go to lunch during that class. I start thinking about a plan because all of us are leaving our book bags in the classroom while we go to lunch. Obviously, we're going to lunch. We're not going to go learn. But the fact that my teacher stays in there, some students will like stay instead of going to the lunchroom. They'll just stay in there and like go to sleep or whatever. Or some come back early. All that. So I'm like, yo, on my last day here, I'm gonna write a letter to this young boy that all I know is his name. I'm gonna write a letter to him, like saying that, like, I find you attractive, I like you, I want to get to know you, and I'm so embarrassed. Like, I'm feeling some secondhand embarrassment just thinking about it, bro. Ooh. But, so, I'm gonna write a love letter to this boy that doesn't know me, has never expressed interest in me either. Back then, I didn't look too bad. You know what? Let me insert two pictures right here. Yeah, two pictures of what I look like in 10th grade. It's honestly not that much of a difference from now, but it's enough that like I feel like I can pull him now if I try it, you know. I had confidence though because he wasn't popular. I felt like it would be easier to get him because I didn't have at that age, bro. If you wanted to date someone with a name that was like known around the school or whatever, you had to dress the part. You had to have your hair done all the time, whatever. Like, I wasn't with none of that for real. I had my hair done and stuff, but I wasn't walking around wearing, like, what brands were out, like, Bape. I wasn't walking around wearing no Bape shirts or Kasubi jeans or whatever. Like, I wasn't wearing that. I shopped at Forever 21 mainly. So, it is what it is, but I decided I'm going to write the letter, and I'm going to come back from lunch early and slip it in his book bag. Slip it in his book bag and peek it out enough that he'll see it and pick it up. So I'm getting my nerves out. I'm gonna write this note. Mind you, I'm writing it in class. And I told my friend that was sitting next to me, I told her my plan, and she encouraged me to do it. I see why she encouraged me because, you know, it's a nice thing for friends to do, but dang, bro. That was so embarrassing. But I'm writing a letter. I'm just telling him, you know, that I think you're cute. I would like to get to know you. And I told him that I was moving schools the next day, so he won't see me anymore. But that I want to get his information to continue talking. All this for what? Because I couldn't even date. If we already don't go to the same school anymore, what was gonna happen? How was I gonna meet up with him and like go on dates and whatever? Like, the whole idea was just wonky. I write this note and then like I ended off and I'm like, I never put my name. I said I'm the girl that's 2 seats behind you, whatever. Like, wherever I was from him, that's what I put. Cause he was in front of me, like the back of his head was facing me. I could see the back of his head. And so when he turned around, he would see me after he read the note. So I got my note. I go to lunch. I'm skipping out on meals for this boy, cause leaving early means I gotta leave at least 10 minutes early because I gotta beat the traffic in the hallways of all these students going through, because they had a crazy amount of kids in that school. I gotta beat the traffic. I gotta hurry up and eat my lunch, whatever I had. I'm pretty sure sometimes I would take lunch and sometimes I wouldn't. So honestly, I don't know what I was eating that day, but it couldn't have been that good because I already knew I wasn't gonna stay the whole lunch. So hurry and finish eating. I got the note in my hand. I'm nervous, stomach bubbling and stuff, walking back to the trailer, because, you know, I don't know what's gonna go down. I reached the trailer. My teacher welcomes me back in and stuff, talks a little bit about math. I wait till her back is turned because I didn't want her to see me put this in this boy's bag, because that's weird. She don't know what I'm doing. I could have been doing something to harm him or whatever. I step in the classroom. When she turns her back, I slip the note in his book bag a little bit. And then I go back to my seat and I wait. And then, you know, I hear the bell ring. Students coming back. People are filling up the classroom. We didn't have a big class because we were in a trailer. But I say there was at least 13 to 15 people in there. So a little bit under an average size class, right? So before he sits down, he sees the note. At this point, I'm pissing myself. Like, I'm like, yo, there's no going back. Like, I'm dead. Like, yeah, he has no choice but to see this. Like, I'm done. I'm done. So the secondhand embarrassment is crazy. He gets the note. He sits down. He reads it. Tell me why he reads it. This boy passes it around his table with 3 other girls that I don't know, I don't talk to. Remember that. I don't talk to these girls or nothing. And at that time, this was like 2019, something like that. Girls weren't that nice, especially in Mallard Creek. Like, some were, some weren't, but some of y'all were bullies, literally. Like, just bad, all bad. But he passes the note around. I'm like, bro, this was not for everybody. It wasn't for everybody. Like, why would you do that? And now they're trying to figure out who it is. Like, little giggles, and they're like, oh, whatever. They're trying to figure out who it is. Figure out it's me. Why does this boy stand up and hand me a note back and says thanks? He says thank you. He says thank you. I'm assuming he says thank you because I called him attractive. But that's all. He goes back to his seat. There's no, oh, I have a girlfriend. Oh, I'm interested. Or what's your Instagram? That's it. Mind you, him passing around this paper brought so much of a commotion in the class because everybody's giggling and trying to figure out who it is. Everybody knows what's up. Like, they know what's up. You can put 2 and 2 together. It's not hard. They know what's up. So the whole class looking and stuff, trying to figure out what he's gonna do, and looking at me. Mind you, I'm still new, never been to this school before, and I'm out here pulling moves like this. Like, why would I do that? He says thank you, and just sits back down. And I'm over here looking dumbfounded. I'm like, bro, what just happened? What just happened? There's no way that just happened to me. I would have rather him say he had a girlfriend. That rejection is way better. Even if it's not true, that rejection is way better than literally nothing. That means he had 0 interest in me. 0. I had to start reevaluating myself and how I get guys, because, like, dang, bro. What did I do wrong? Was it me? Was it my approach? I don't know. To this day, I don't know. But I never talked to him, honestly. I didn't talk to him before that, for real, and I didn't talk to him after that. Which is why it's even more stupid for me to even attempt that, because this isn't a movie. Like, why would I do something like that? Why? But the whole class literally seen me get rejected. Where was the teacher? I don't know. I don't think she was paying attention, thank goodness. Because imagine me getting pulled to the side after class for what happened. But yeah, I didn't talk to him. But you know the worst part? I stayed at that school for another 3 or 4 days before I could transfer. Yeah, so I had to continue going to the same class with him. The same class with him where I got rejected. And I had already told him I was moving. Now I look like a liar, and I look goofy because you just rejected me. So I look like a goofy liar. And I got to sit up in this classroom for an hour and some, knowing you rejected me and knowing I'm supposed to be up out of here. Like, that was the worst ever. That was the worst thing ever. Like, bro, that was the worst. The worst. The embarrassment from that story alone is crazy. Just thinking about it, like, don't try to be in a movie. Life doesn't work like a movie. You know, that sweet, sappy stuff, save it for when you actually date them. Or make sure it's the right person, because he clearly was not the right person for that, because it didn't swoop him at all. And I'm just sitting up here embarrassed in 10th grade. Like, this is what I'm going to be known for. This was my first impression to literally everybody at the school. And this is what happens to me. It's sick. It's honestly real sick. But I wish him well. You know, I never got any of his socials or anything. So clearly I don't know how he's doing, because he didn't want to talk to me. But I wish him well. Hope he's doing good. Hope everyone in that class is doing well. That's honestly all I can say. It sucked. That sucked. That's not the only time I've been rejected in front of a class either. That's the funny part. Ooh, other time was 8th grade. That's another story time. You know what, y'all, comment below, because I did mention like 2 other mini stories in here. The thing about Instagram and that 8th grade rejection. Comment down below if y'all want more story times. I'm willing to give them to y'all because y'all like to see this. Y'all like my pain. I feel you. It's cool. It is what it is. But the lesson from this one, I'm gonna tell y'all, just be careful who you shoot at. Be careful. And think about what can go wrong before you take that leap. Because I probably should have waited until we were leaving the classroom and like talked to him one-on-one. At least that way the rejection wouldn't have been public, you know? But it might have hurt worse because it was in person. I don't know. But that's probably what I would do now. But I didn't. So just make sure you're careful with what you do to get a girl or a guy, because it could come back to bite you in the butt. Because that was so uncalled for. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. You know, gave you another story time. I think this one's gonna be like 30 minutes. The last one was nearly 40. I don't know how I'm talking this long, because you know, you wouldn't even think the story takes this long to say, but I think y'all enjoy the long videos anyway. But I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit the bells to get notifications, and hit that sub button if you haven't. If you're watching this and you haven't subbed, why? Why aren't you subbed? Don't you want to see more of this? Like, what's the problem? It's one button, and it's free. So what's the dealio? What's going on? Forgot. We're gonna start calling this Orange Couch Chronicles, because I'm on Orange Couch, and it's gonna be chronicles of these story times. So Orange Couch Chronicles. Gonna be a new hashtag. You feel me? Nobody else is doing this. Join the team. But okay, guys. I'm gonna go flick up. The same day I dropped this video is the same day I'm gonna post pictures and this outfit. Period. You know, I'm giving earthy. Yeah, same day, whatever. But I'm gonna drop the video in the morning, and I post pictures around like 6 o'clock. Every time I post, it's around 6 o'clock. So if you watch this before I drop the pictures, make sure you comment under the picture and you say, I'm here from YouTube. That's how I know y'all are really locked in like this. Twinning them, we're locked in. Make sure you comment, I'm from YouTube, under the picture. And you might get something. I might do a giveaway, who knows? Who knows? If y'all be a little bit more active, I can do giveaways. But, you know, comment down below. Tell me how you like the video. Like, sub, hit the noties, all that. You feel me? But I'm going to sign out. Bye, guys.